Hi everyone, so today I'm going to attempt to do a DIY planter for my Ficus Lyrata. So right now it's still in its nursery pot and I can't find a decent planter for it, at least the one that I want, from any stores that is not greatly expensive. So I think today I'm going to attempt to DIY my planter for it. So this is my Ficus Lyrata. I know you're saying, oh wow, that is a miserable looking Ficus Lyrata, but actually it is on its way back to growth. When I first got this, I got this on clearance at Lowe's and it was really miserable. It has 7 leaves, it was overwatered, and it was drying, basically rotting, and I thought I was buying a basically dying plant, but no, I've nursed it back to health and I'm excited for all the new growths. These are all new leaves now. I cut off all the old leaves that it had previously, and these are all new growth. So I'm excited for it to become a full-blown Ficus Lyrata with all beautiful leaves, but right now it needs a planter so that it would look even prettier. So what I am going to use for these is, you're gonna laugh, but I'm gonna use an old yoga mat for a planter and maybe some styrofoam for the base, but I don't think I'm gonna need a base for it because I already have this saucer drainage thingy for this Ficus Lyrata. I basically just need something to cover the nursery pot, so I'm thinking spray painting, yes, spray painting a old yoga mat that I would kind of DIY into a planter will do the trick. But I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. We will see. So yeah, this is the yoga mat that I'm gonna use, that I'm gonna cut to size for the nursery pot. The nursery pot is 10 inches high and 10 inches the radius. So I'm probably gonna put a little bit of allowance, make it maybe 11 inches on the radius, and the height maybe also 11 inches, just so it fully covers the nursery pot. And this is spray paint that I got from the dollar store, which is like $1.25 I think. And I have a gold spray paint that I already have that I got a long time ago. So I'm thinking once I cut the yoga mat to size, I'm going to paint the bottom gold and paint the top white. And because of the texture this yoga mat had, I think it will be interesting to see the final effect of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm going to record me spray painting the yoga mat just because I don't want the spray paint to get on my camera. So I'm probably gonna do that off camera. And the one challenge that I have for this is how am I gonna connect the sides together, if you know what I mean. I mean, I guess I could glue it together, but A, that might not last, and B, it will create like a gap like that, and I kind of want it to be a little bit seamless. So I'm thinking of maybe sewing it together, which is, yes, another crazy idea, but I think this yoga mat is thin enough that a regular needle and thread will be able to go through it. Plus it's only going to be like 10-11 inches high, so that shouldn't be too bad to sew together. So yeah, so we'll see what happens, and I'm gonna show you how some parts of the process of how I do it if I can. But like I said, I'm not gonna show you the spray painting part just because I don't want to damage my camera, especially my lenses. And then I'll try sewing it and see if this planter actually stands and fit my Ficus Lyrata. So yeah. So this is the yoga mat cut to size for the planter. Basically it's 10 inches high and about 30 inches wide. I re-measured the nursery pot, and the height was actually a little lower than 10 inches. It was about, I think, 9 inches, 9.5 inches. So I thought 10 inches would be enough. And then the diameter, I actually measured this one for the diameter. It was like 29 inches, and I gave it a couple inches more for the sewing or the gluing that I might do to put this yoga mat together to make it into a planter. So yeah, so right now I'm probably gonna bring it downstairs or outside to spray paint it, because obviously I can spray paint inside my room, and let it dry, and then I'll sew it together and see what happens. So this is what it looks like already painted. The hardest part was letting it dry, to be honest. And the white paint, I had to do several coats on it before it took. The gold, not so much. It pretty much took right away. So now the tricky part is putting this together and making it into a planter. So this is the final product of my DIY planter that I used making a yoga mat and a couple of spray paint. So if you look closely, I didn't paint the top because I ran out of paint, but I also kind of like it that the inside is a different color. So to put it together, I ended up sewing it together right here. So I'm just gonna put it in the back, and I didn't put a bottom to it because there's already a dish where the plant is sitting on top on, so I didn't feel the need to put another bottom. I thought it would just be extra effort that I don't really need, but I like the way it turned out, because like the yoga mat provided some like basket-like texture for the planter, and I like the dual tone of the gold and the white. I think it's very mid-century, almost like what you see from Pottery Barn or Anthropologie or Urban Outfitters. So, and this literally cost me $1.40, I think, just because I already had the gold spray paint and I used the old yoga mat, and I just had to buy the white spray paint. So yeah, that's it for my DIY planter for my Ficus Lyrata. So I'm just waiting for my ficus to grow big, because right now it's a little bit odd. The pot is big, but the plant is not that big yet, but it's growing. And yeah, so I hope you like this DIY project, and if you like this type of videos, please like and subscribe. And I also wrote a step-by-step instructions in my blog on how to make this DIY planter if you're interested in making one of your own. So check out, the link is in the description, and you could also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. My handle is @mywasteLessLife. The links are also down in the description. And thank you for watching. Bye.